Okay, here we are back again with more GreedFall, and yeah, sorry about the sudden several day break in videos. I got really sick last weekend, like not really in a position to get out of bed for a day or two sick, and I've been spending the past several days like trying to catch up on everything that I did not get done when I was really horribly sick, including like sleep. So yeah, I'm better now. Oh, is there some more guys here? Okay. Some bad guys in the alleys at night, surprisingly. Or rather, not surprisingly, I should say. I'm gonna have to unload my inventory here in a minute, too. Do I have a key? Oh, I do have a key, okay. Yeah, let's post the letter. Wait for the fight to take place, which is going to be in a day or so. Well, that works for me because it's like the middle of the night right now, and I would like to go to my house. And actually, I should... Well, what I'll do is go to my house, rest until dawn, and then I'm gonna, like, sell my stuff. I mean, like, I suppose I could spend some time working on some other quests, but I kind of like to focus on, like, one quest line at a time so that I don't get my plot thread, story thread wires crossed too much. Like, my general preference is to, like, pick a quest line, follow it to its end, basically.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's get rid of these money bags. Come on, let's see what you've got. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ooh. Alright, cool. But yeah, especially in this game when it seems that quest lines tend to be pretty long and convoluted, even like minor side quests. Like there's no real there's no like fetch quests or anything that's just like one thing where you go and talk to one person and you're done, right? All the quest lines are like pretty long, involved quest lines that have numerous sort of plot points and various twists and turns, and make you go to different locations across the map in order to get through the whole thing. And as such, that makes it so that I feel like I need to follow one thread through all the way through, basically, before moving on to the next one. That just seems to be the best process to do that. Otherwise, I would lose the thread of any individual sort of storyline or sequence. So, yeah, it just seems the best way to do it. But I think Probably, yeah. So our current quest line is one for Petrus. I might as well like go ahead and do Afra's next quest line next because it's there and like, you know, they're my companions. I want to prioritize my companions. There's still a lot of places I haven't visited, though. Like, look at all these places that I don't have any camps set up yet. And there's only, like, one region that I have all the camps set up. Okay. It's time to fight, I suppose. Let's see how I do. I believe, as I recall, this is supposed to be a solo fight, which is not my best playstyle. It's not really the way I tend to do things. I tend to rely on my other companions to be my meat shield. So, but I guess we'll see.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone.
Yeah, I know.
Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
I am ready.
Give it a shot.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Oh, God. Oof. Alright. Did that.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you. It wasn't easy.
Well,
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelia seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
okay. I guess we can probably do that. Good morning, Mother Cardinal Cornelia.
Lady de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
We just let him believe that I would lose.
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right?
Undoubtedly.
You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Ooh, that sounds juicy.
What's she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened. It's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's her.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
Ooh, what?
Petrus, is it true?
What?
How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange.
In prison?
Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You know that my uncle lied to me, and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
Ooh.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here.
Ooh.
The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and have kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
I mean, I always knew that about him. Ooh, I leveled. I always knew that he was sly and opportunistic. Like, come on, that's not a... Yeah, I definitely want that. Okay. So yeah, that, like, I knew Petrus was a schemer. Like, that's not news. But yeah, that he had such information and concealed it from me was definitely a surprise. Alright. Let's, we've got some time here, so we can go talk to Afra again. See what she's got for us. Probably something else to do with wanting to, you know, learn about the natives, I would assume. Come on, let me into my house. Alright.
de Sardet, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous cave of knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
You were right, Afra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, de Sardet. Let's return to Duncas's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
Alright. I'm gonna remove Petrus from my team for now. Right, she's more of a ranged fighter. Let's bring Kurt. For a little muscle. And yeah, let's go to the Gigida. Question the young people about the Cave of Knowledge. Okay. Sure.
We are happy to see you again.
Oh,
You
yeah,
will
me too.
always be welcomed as friends here.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Genadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Okay. Where is this now? Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I think we have to do some more traveling. Where do we need to go? The Heart's Gates. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think maybe in this case it's not the greatest. It wouldn't be the greatest idea to have Ciora with me, just because I don't know. I feel like she might be a little bit, you know, iffy about entering places that are sacred to her people or whatever. So. Alright, where do I need to go? Sort of this way. Okay. This is pretty. I love the fall colors. What's this over here? Are these bandits?
If this savage spoke the truth, we'll be rich soon. I don't like the thought of staying here too long, though. In case our corpse's cousins turn up.
Or in
We need
case...
to find a way to force this bloody root door.
Or in case I show up?
Hey,
assholes?
what are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Do I wanna... I'm not gonna bribe you. I'm not gonna bribe them to leave. I'm... Like, usually I would be like, yeah, let's charisma the shit out of them to get them to leave peacefully. But also, they just fucking murdered a native, so like, no?
Sorry, but we're not going anywhere.
To my help! And death to the others!
Watch out! Grenade!
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Yeah, no. Y'all just murdered somebody, so that's, you know, that's what you get. Don't murder people. I know. I murdered them right back, but you know what? Seed of the Door of Knowledge. Seed used in the opening ritual of the, yeah, Cave of Knowledge. Okay. Well. So yeah, like, that's one case where I knew I could have charisma'd my way out of that situation without a fight, but why should I? I see.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Well, I imagine it has something to do with the seed that I pulled off of that person.
This stone. There's a slot at the top. Probably to put something in.
The natives' beliefs are based on exchanges. If we want this door to open, I imagine that we will have to make an offering.
Now we have to find out what we should offer.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge.
Yeah, a
There.
seed.
Place the seed on the stone.
Yeah, that sure worked. Cool. Cool beans. Let's go. Ooh. There we go. That's my light. My personal light. Alright. Let's poke around a little bit. Interesting. I don't know why I would need to do that. My cat is very talkative this evening. Ew. That looks promising. How do I get down there? Like this? Hey. Okay, okay. Ooh.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Hide in an elevated place. Okay. Aw, man. I can't translate. Oh, that was not a good... Well, I guess not bringing Siora was a bad idea. I have mixed feelings about bringing Siora along on these. Yeah, that was useless. I have very mixed feelings about bringing Siora on some of these missions just because, well, I mean, like, she would be offended by doing this.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Sure.
I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Wait, one day. Alright. Okay. Let's, see what's going on here with this. just gonna walk right in.
Again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Yes. Let's talk to Morian.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerewan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
That's good. Hi.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
To be fair,
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
Yeah, I mean,
know I
Desarde
look like them, but
is...
I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the fact that I'm really obviously, like... The fact that Desarde is really obviously, like... Or at least, you know, born in their culture, if not raised in it, probably has something to do with the fact that they're willing to let her in.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Okay. Get in position for the ritual. Alright.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda,
Whoa.
You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegad.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no.
The lions want to take our children.
You can count on me.
You're already dead.
Drink a potion.
You should drink a potion.
Your curiosity,
Jerks.
Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress.
Oh boy.
I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Alright. Well, that was an interesting development. Yeah. I think we'll leave it here for now. And yeah. Next time, oh boy, I got a lot. There's a lot. I have yet another thing for Petrus. And also, I think Kurt has a quest marker above his head now too again. So, boy, oh boy, or maybe he always did. It's been a few days since I played, but Kurt has been having a quest marker above his head when we're at camp, which suggests that I have more to do for him too. This is kind of crazy. Like, when I play BioWare games and I'm like, boy, I wish there was more companion content. This is exactly the kind of thing that I wanted, is like really long, involved quest lines where you really dive deep into the characters and what their motivations are and what their ambitions are and you know, what their interests are and have adventures with them and learn things about them while doing stuff with them. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, anyway, we're done here for now. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later.